Hi everybody, I'm Debbie Bell and I am the professor for this course. I have taught many of you in the early courses of the doctoral program. I am the assistant director of the doctoral program and we've worked very hard to get to this point. I'm excited to do the Reading Writing Connection because I'm also the writing project coordinator here on campus as well as the Literacy Academy director. So I wear lots of hats, and my most important comment to you all is that I thrive on hearing your opinions and what you found in research, especially regarding reading and writing. I think that's the way we learn from each other as professionals. It's not an undergrad class, it's a graduate course. So therefore, not all the readings are on the syllabus. The syllabus is found on the Canvas. I uploaded the syllabus and the assignments. I am sharing a Google file with you that has a lot of the other readings, but you should also find it on files on Canvas. So, but check one or the other because when I have my phone and I'm working on something, it's easier to upload it to my files on my Google Drive. But anyway, the purpose of this course is to look at theory dealing with reading and writing. It's also looking at that connection and the methods of assessment that might be used and what kind of instruction and new pedagogies out there, and looking at those strategies. Carol Booth Olson, who is our first reading for next week, and the reason that you didn't have a lot of homework for today is it's the first day of class. Welcome. But you do have quite a bit of reading. You have an entire chapter out of Carol Booth Olson's book, which she really brought a lot of attention in her Pathway research project in California and getting the students of Los Angeles to be up to par with the rest of the students in the state. She focuses primarily on cognitive strategies, and I think that you'll enjoy that chapter anyway, but that's for next time. But also these course objectives, everything that we do is built into these course objectives, and of course I matched them with Kentucky teacher standards because we have to do that on campus. We have our assignments that are divided into certain sections. For instance, course participation, which is going to include these flip grids, other new novel technology options that I find, because I love digital options. So if you use some of them, we'll be glad to try them out. I think that's important. There are reading and writing assignments, for instance, our philosophy of teaching reading and writing. And for those of you that were in the curriculum course, you know that philosophy will definitely be impacted by your ideology, personal ideology. Reflections that we have, some of those reflections will be given through Flipgrid and other means, and some will just be uploaded to up to Canvas. Unit design, one of the objectives of this course is to again look back into unit design. We did that a little bit in curriculum. However, we're going to use the literacy design network, the LDC network format for that, just so that you're familiar with other formats. And it's the up and coming thing, and there are just so many states that are involved in it, but it's supposed to spread, and I think that you need to be aware of it anyway. You have a pedagogical presentation, so when you do design instruction for whatever level that you're at, you will present that to us using some sort of digital format. We'll briefly do it abstract-wise on a Zoom meeting, so I do have some Zoom meetings scheduled throughout the syllabus, so you need to look at those, and that's where we can get to know each other, because some of you I'm missing because I'm not getting to see you this semester. And then, of course, we have a major reflective writing at the end, which will summarize and culminate everything that we talk about, and I'll get into that a little bit later. I do expect you to do professional work and do your best at it. It's really good to develop an online environment to where we know each other, and that's why I chose to do the Flipgrid. I know Gilmar was in the Literacy Academy, so he's familiar with it. But that is a Flipgrid introduction. And Gilmar said, is that all we have to do this week? Well, it is our first day of school, but it's going to take some of you, some of you are not very tech savvy, so it's going to take you a little bit longer to get to that. But between now and next week, you have to look at Carol Booth Olson's Chapter 1. Also, a Writing to Read, a meta-analysis of the impact of writing. You're going to look at Steve Graham's research there, which again is a meta-analysis, and we'll discuss that in my next video. And you have some assignments that are in the 5th column there that you have to complete. Those are uploadable to Canvas. However, I might be doing a little bit of Flipgrid and some other things with you at any given moment. But Flipgrid's nice because you can just put it to the side. Actually, I think Marco Polo would be awesome if we could all get on that. I use that with my grandchildren. So, but that's for next week. Look through this, look through the syllabus, look through the tentative assignments, and you will see that one of the things that we're going to really write is our philosophy, and investigate it, not just write it. We're going to really consider it and ponder on it. But anyway, look through this. This is definitely tentative. When I make changes, I'll make sure on the bottom of Canvas that it says notify students, so that you'll know when I have updated things or added things to it. But you'll always know at least a week ahead of time. But I would definitely get Carol Booth Olson's chapter, and if you want to look her up, she again is the Pathway Project, and it's pretty interesting. She is always in attendance at NCTE, exploring new avenues of teaching reading and writing to speakers of other languages, as well as to those challenged students that are a little bit behind. So I think you'll find her reading pretty interesting. One thing that we used this summer for Literacy Academy was Plus Delta. As you read, make sure you make notes. Because at any given moment I may just come up there and I say, okay, everybody go to Flipgrid and give me your opinion of a certain part of that chapter. Plus delta, plus things that you really are enhanced by. Those deltas are those questions that you have, or things like that. So anyway, it's been great looking at your Flipgrid presentations, and I hope everybody looks at those so you get to know each other. One thing I did not put on here was any type of quizzes, but that would go under participation, because if I don't think that we're actually reading, we might have to pop one of those out, but I don't foresee that. I've never had to do that in an upper level course. So I hope you enjoy it. I really want to hear your expertise in this area, because we have our readings will cover college level courses as well as high school courses, and as well as those individuals that ESL courses, and those of you that just want to learn a little bit more about the reading and writing connection. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. You have my email, or you can just email me via Canvas. That's nice too. You could always get on to Flipgrid and ask a question too, because I have it open there. So anyway, enjoy yourself. You'll find those readings on Canvas. Just download those files. So I'm excited. So I hope you have a passion for this like I do. Talk to you later. Bye.